We can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Knights will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Rivers. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Looks as if he's going to run it. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Pulls it in. It's Rivers. He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Looking for a crease. It's Nixon. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Jackson will throw. Unloads it left. Fires it incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Nixon. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. So, Jesse, that 3rd down screen pass didn't work. Pretty conservative. Felt almost like a safe 3rd down call.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too safe, too, Reese. Obviously, the defense on 3rd down, you expect them to be able to pin their ears back. So I can understand why the offense may have thought that might work. But at the end of the day, you got to give the defense credit because they rallied to it and made a play.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Back to pass. Skips away from pressure. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Here's the handoff. Nice move, creates some space. Turning it on. season, they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Ucf has it once again. What do you think about that? They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A really good play by this defense. Seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
The Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Jackson gonna throw it. Hauls it in. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Yeah, and obviously a great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
The Knights will have it 1st and 10. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Tight end now in motion. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Running behind that left side. At the 40, there he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
The Yellow Jackets, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Back to pass, it's King. Using his legs to buy some time. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Looking downfield on first down. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
First and 10, they're down to the 25. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll leave it with him. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Well, this guy really has been a bell cow for his offense in this game. They are force-feeding him the football, and he's delivered. Now, after that last run, he's right at 100 yards rushing.
Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They're facing a third down. Looking to pass, it's King. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won third down and forced him on fourth down.
That one was leaking and losing altitude fast, but it made it home. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle, it's Fox. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UCF!
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone, it's Rivers. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Rides to back and leaves it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll try the run. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Jackson will throw. Looking to buy time. Fires to the tight end. Running through contact. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. First down here for the offense. They want to throw it. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
So now it's second and long. Off play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that is a huge... opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Handoff from the gun. He gets it into the red zone, but not quite to the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 18, and it's fourth down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. The option look. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And when you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, the defense does a really good job playing assignment football. Man on a man, I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell, had the running back taken care of too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ready to fire from the pistol. Jackson gonna throw it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. Now on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in stride inside the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Jackson will throw. Right down the middle. Complete to the left. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Corners are going to bail. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
On the move, it's Nixon. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He'll ride his man on the option. Got the first down and more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, UCF.
Looking for a productive play on first down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Offense set on first down. Jackson gonna throw it. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense drags him down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Here we go.
Gets the back moving. Oh, maybe a double pass. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Forced out of the pocket. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. The offense changing the play. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Spits it out to the back. Touchdown, UCF! And that one will give them the lead. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Boise State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Chris Peterson, this has not been a blowout today on the Smurf turf. They're up by 13 over San Jose State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. On the run, it's Haynes. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Haynes. Oh, he's got some space. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Finds his man. It's Rivers. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, the offense is trying to complete that in route against zone coverage, but you saw everyone on defense there watching the QB's eyes, and it led him right to the throw so they could knock it away.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Brown will throw it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Rutherford. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Rivers. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with second and short. Takes a handoff. It's Haynes. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. And the Yellow Jackets back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll send the tight end in motion. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll run it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
From inside the 15, here's the return. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Motion from the back. Brown wants to pass. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Fox. And they swarm him under. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. To the air on first down. Dances away to buy time. He's open on the right. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Knights want to move quickly. Got to find a completion on this one. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Now they get set to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Wideouts now clustered. Use the ground game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
He escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
To the air, it's Knight. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, 3rd down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He'll toss it to the back. First down and more. He's still running. Big screen over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's Knight. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. A running play called on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To throw, it's Russell. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding call in the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Second down play coming up for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. There's such a living history to this rivalry game, Kirk. They began playing back in 1893 and so many dramatic chapters since then.
You know, growing up in the Big Ten region, I always had an appreciation for the Iron Bowl, watching Auburn and Alabama every year. Well, really, it wasn't until 1996, my first year on College Game Day, when you and I were down there. Watched it firsthand. It was my first experience in seeing it. And there's just nothing like watching Auburn and Alabama in person.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. He's got the first down and more. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to this receiver downfield.
So, second down after the incompletion. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to pass. It's Knight. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it with room to run. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw yet again. Not able to connect, incomplete. Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play, and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Knight. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He made it. 3 points on the board. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. The roughing the kicker penalty has given this offense a chance to punch it in. Let's see if they can take advantage. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this third and goal, but now they're facing fourth and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on fourth down.
Back to throw. It's Knight. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, and now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Looking deep to the right side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Bringing pressure. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Dropping back, it's Knight. Makes the catch, can he get in? And the defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They'll try the option play here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, how about this one, Chris, for the option? Getting the wide receiver in on the option pitch. Fantastic read by the quarterback to know to give the ball up and let the shifty receiver do the rest to get it for a score. Well, the defense has got to be asking themselves, how many different guys is this guy able to pitch the ball to? This one's good for 6.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Takes the handoff. It's Brown.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Brown. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Back to pass. It's Russell. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
They'll run the option.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Caught on the outside. It's Hale. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got a receiver wide open here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Here's the option play. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Russell. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
But I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's broken up there. Great play on fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Odom. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The completion sets up a second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. It's another deep shot. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
And he booms it through from 59 yards out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Quick throw to the left. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Scanning the field. It's Knight. Throw to the running back in the flat. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Hit just as he throws the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, look at this. It's Auburn beginning to pull away, Kurt, and it's the Crimson Tide on the ropes at the moment.
Yeah, and pride is on the line for this Auburn team. All they hear about year-round in their state is how great Alabama is. Well, they get a chance to be able to prove that they're great themselves, and they're doing that in the 60 minutes within this football game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Alabama offense back onto the field. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He fires downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Grab behind the line. It's Meadows. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Here, the defense backing away. caught by the receiver. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The pass rush closing in. Caught. Completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll try to run it with the option. That game moves the ball out near the 25.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
You call quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Running back with the football. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Throwing for his running back. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Auburn. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to advance on the football.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense ready to start this drive. To throw, it's Russell. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Moves out of the pocket. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Shotgun formation here on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw it again. Caught on the outside. It's Hale. And will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw. It's Russell. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good One defensive play brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
First down and 10. A short completion of the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Tackled there by the defense.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Touchdown, Tigers! This passing game is still on fire.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Well, time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Makes the grab. It's Price. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. To throw, it's Russell. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, tie.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it. Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leaning on the run game here late. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the point. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the grab. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll take a knee. Time remaining under a minute now. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it.